What's up, metalheads? I hope you're all doing well. This is Jamie, and this is the Blades in the EDC channel. And today, I have a Mini Asticus. Do you have a Mini Asticus? I've got a Mini Asticus. This Asticus is in on loan to me from JD4EDC, so technically, I have JD's Mini Asticus. His Civivi Mini Asticus. Pretty cool little knife here. Beautiful Damascus on this Asticus. Look at that Damascus pattern. This is the best Damascus I've seen on a Civivi knife yet. The best looking Damascus I've seen. Pretty sweet looking knife, and I love the wood handles. You guys know how I am with wood and an Asticus. Wood and an Asticus. If it's the right Asticus, wood probably would be involved. But alright, enough BS. Pretty cool little knife here. I would consider this more of like a gentleman's carry knife. Flipper only. Although, well, nah, you wouldn't be able to get quick studs on there. Not with that swedge on the blade. Yeah. And this Damascus is 10 CR15 MOV still. Which they do sell this knife without the Damascus or the wood, and you can get it with G10 and black blade or satin blade or stonewash blade, I believe it is. Same steel though, the 10 CR15. I'm not sure how old this knife is. I think it's less than a year old. Well, when I say this one, I mean this model. I think it came out like less than a year ago, or last year sometime, as far as I can tell anyway. Good EDC size knife. Good like office carry. If you're going to be in an office and you don't want to pull out anything too large or too, exciting looking, this would be a good option for you for sure. Has the standard Civivi pocket clip. Works just like every other Civivi pocket clip. This one is not flush mounted though. It is mounted on top of the scale, as you can see there. Liner lock. One thing about this liner lock doesn't have the best access. You can get to it, and there is some, with it being black, I don't know how well to show up. But yeah, I can't even get it to focus. Focus! There is some jimping in there. You just got to trust. There, you can see it there, I think. And it is a little sharp. A little sharp on the thumb. Not terrible, but it is a little sharp and a little stiff. Again, not terribly stiff, not terribly sharp, but if you don't have a callus on your thumb, you're going to feel this one. Let me put it that way. I have a callus, so it's not bad for me, but if you don't have calloused thumbs, you're going to feel this one for sure. Let me give some specs on the knife real quick. Alright, overall length 7.55 inches. Blade length 3 1/4 inches. Blade thickness is 120 thousandths. I told you this steel already. This one has the wood handles. I think this is African rosewood. Pretty sure this is African rosewood. No, it's Guia-Borscha wood. Guia-Borscha. I think that's how you pronounce it. Tip up pocket clip only. Or tip up left hand, right hand pocket clip. Claimed weight is 2.83 ounces. We are going to check that. It is very lightweight, so it feels about accurate to me. This is one of the smallest Civivis I've ever had in hand here. It's not super small, but it's small. 2.7 ounces, so yeah. Claimed weight, pretty accurate. Let me give you some size comparisons real quick. Here is the Civivi Chevalier. Another wood-handled Civivi. And here's the Civivi Backlash. Here's a Civivi with some Damascus. Check out the difference in the Damascus between these two knives. Of course, one's more of a polished blade, one's a stonewash blade, but the Damascus on the Backlash actually does look pretty good now that I'm putting it right next to this. See if I can get it to show up better on camera for you guys. Yeah. This would probably look like that if they polished this blade, but they just stonewashed it. Flat ground blade. Pretty thin behind the... No, that's a hollow grind. No, that's not a flat grind. That's a hollow grind on there. Oh yeah, for sure. definitely hollow grind. I didn't even realize that. One thing about the Damascus, it's harder to see that kind of thing with Damascus on the blade. But yeah, that's definitely hollow, a hollow grind. Very comfortable ergonomics on this one, extremely comfortable. I think I would have rather have had some jimping up here on the blade, maybe not the swedge. Just take the blade on up and put some jimping there so you get a little more leverage behind it. This is not a large knife, so you're not going to be doing any heavy duty work with this knife. It feels just like a Civivi should feel, you know. It feels very similar, well, not to this one. This one's a button lock, but it does feel very similar to the Backlash, the action. Very similar action. Kind of reminds me of the Backlash a lot. The shape, everything about it. Both a hollow grind. It's like a smaller. The handles and everything are very, very similar to each other. Of course, the blade shapes. You got a little jimping and more like a, almost like a harpoon type blade on the Backlash, but they are very, very similar knives. Just a smaller version, in my opinion. Pretty cool little knife. Love the wood. I'm not sure how I feel about the Damascus with the hollow grind. It looks different with the hollow grind on, or the stonewashed Damascus with the hollow grind, as far as looks goes anyway. I'm sure the performance is fantastic. I have only cut paper with this knife, and it cuts paper fine. So this is an overview video, not a review. This is not my knife, so I will not be doing any hard use on it. I just wanted to take a look at it. Thank you to JD for sending this over to me. We have kind of a knife share thing going on. I send him a couple, he sends mine back with a couple of his, I send his back with a couple of mine. We're just going back and forth. Check each other's knives out and make content with it, and yeah. Star of the show with this one for me are the ergos. And you know I'm an ergo guy. This one has excellent ergonomics. Feels really good in hand. Perfect for my size hand, for a medium size hand. I would say JD probably struggles with this knife a little bit. He has XL hands, would be my guess. I have not watched his review of this knife yet, but I think I'm going to check it out after this, because I would assume this is probably not the most comfortable knife for him with larger, extra large hands. So yeah, pretty cool little knife. This version here runs, I think, around $80, somewhere in that range, with the Damascus and the wood handle. But you can pick up the G10 version with the same steel. It's just not Damascus steel. It's just a stonewash finish on 10CR. And I think they run about $55, $60, somewhere in that range. So not a bad price. And you get that great Civivi action. Civivi knocks it out of the park with their action for what I would consider a very budget-friendly knife. Although this one's kind of up there because it's the higher end model. $55, $60 is pretty budget friendly for most people, and yeah, Civivi, great action. So yeah, that's going to do it, guys. Hit that like button for me, subscribe if you are new, leave a comment below if you have any questions about the knife, and I will see you guys on the next one.